Hey, this is Liz, and you're listening to the SouthCack Syndicate Podcast.
You know, there's a level of like, you don't want to push them too much. In my eyes, like I give her books.
I don't have kids, so this is a one-sided conversation.
So it's like the time will come, you know, when she gets out of, I think what'll have to happen is when she gets out of school, she wants to be a physical therapist. So then maybe that's when dad steps in. It's like, hey, you could work for them, or we could start your own practice. Let me help you, right? Or, you know, you're making pretty good money over there. Why don't you take some of that money and go put it in something else that can let it build on itself? So, I mean, she has an investment account. So I've created her TD Ameritrade account. We buy stocks. She makes $300. I make her give me 100 of it. We invest it. She can spend the rest.
Oh, cool.
And then she has access to that account. She can kind of see what it does. She kind of gets, you know, how it works. Usually we invest in stocks that pay dividends. So, you know, it's growing itself. But, you know, it's like those little teaching moments that I try to at least plant the seed. And then one day when her and I are having a conversation when she's a little bit older, even my little one, same way, then it'll make sense. Remember when we used to do this back then? We used to talk about that, or how the bank would take your money. So it's just planting those seeds at this point.
So this dividend stock is her side hustle, so to speak. She just doesn't know it.
She just doesn't know it, yeah. She can look in there and see, you know, if it's up, down, how much she's made.
Sure.
She kind of gets the gist of how it works. Like every 3 months, they're going to pay you for holding that stock. And then the way I have it set up is it automatically buys more shares of that same stock. And I said, then the next month, guess what? The amount they pay you is going to be more because you're holding more of it. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to take that and they're going to buy more stock with it. You're not even doing anything. It's going to grow, and each time incrementally it's going to go up the amount that they pay you, which is going to buy you more stock. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a slow way to go. I kind of wish my dad would have. My dad was really good financially, but he never made it past the save portion.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, you got some money, let's put it in the savings account. And I guess back then, too, in the 80s, you could get a halfway decent return on your savings account. But if I'd have known back then that you could put that in the market, dude, we'd be having a different conversation.
We wouldn't
right
be
now.
sitting here right now.
Yeah.
We'd be somewhere in Costa Rica.
We might be sitting here right now. We might be sitting here doing this, but in Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Somewhere else. No, but I think there's a value lesson there. How many times do you hear people say, man, if I'd have known then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be in the seat that you're in today if you'd have done it different.
Yeah.
It might have crashed out. It might, you know.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason we can't go backwards. That's why the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield.
That's right. You just got to focus
Let's look
forward.
at where you're going, or
That's
not
right.
where you came from or came back.
Well, because you can't change what's back behind you.